They have to change the currency first.
And that seems
audience with these vital messages of Alex's messages, unfiltered.
There is, they have to go to the USN first, the United States note. They have to change the currency first.
And that seems to be happening. I'm hearing Trump talking about going to a gold-based currency, isn't it?
It's exactly right. Well, the bill's already been introduced, H.R. 5404. It's already been introduced. They just haven't voted it on yet because it's believed, from what I'm hearing, is that, this omnibus bill, that he just got all this money?
Uh-huh.
A portion of that those billions go to the military. Well, he's got the Marines and the Navy. If they're not already doing it, they're out there retrieving the gold that was stolen from our country. Now, let me give you a scenario. And in 2002, gold was put into Fort Knox during the Clinton era, during the Clinton presidency. Okay? This gold was put into the vaults at Fort Knox. That same gold in 2009, under Obama, was sent to China as collateral. So what did the Chinese do? They bored into it to get a DNA signature, because gold has a DNA signature. They can tell you from which mine it came from, which part of the world that it came from, because gold is unique depending upon the geological structures that it came from, all right, or the areas of the world. Well, when they bored into it, the center of the gold was titanium. It was all titanium. They were titanium bars that were covered with a gold sheath. That's all it was. So the question now is, what happened to the actual gold that was there originally? Why did they replace it with tungsten? You follow me? So these are questions that have now come up, and this is not the first scenario that's come up with this. It is believed that the Fed in New York has done the same thing. They have removed the real gold that other countries put on in there for safekeeping. The real gold was removed, and they've replaced it with these tungsten bars. So whether you like Trump or not, this guy really does have America's best interest at heart. He really does. And he is going after these people like there's no tomorrow. They are shitting bricks because they know he knows. And he's using the military in order to do this, to get the gold. And when it comes time to do some roundups, it's going to be the military that's going to do this. Because this has to end. This has to end. I mean, these same people were planning to exterminate 90% of the Earth's population. You can't ever let these people out of jail, ever. Anyone who plans shit like this, you cannot have them walking around. I mean, it's just common sense, right?
Certainly.
Yeah. I mean, so, yeah, there's a lot going on. Not to mention what the media is doing and just, oh, my God. And, this is why I'm sharing this with people, because if you watch the media, you're like, oh, my God, the world's going to come to an end. We're going to go to war. We're going to blow up the world with nuclear weapons. And that's what they want. And again, that's what they want. They want everybody to be in fear because it lowers your spiritual vibration. And that's all they've got left in their toolbox. Okay? Because humanity is awakening up. And that's the only tool they have, is to generate and create fear, real or imagined. Okay? That's all they've got left. And you got to have the perspective so that you know not to buy into it. All of these starships, and God, ladies and gentlemen, you should see what's going on around our sun. Not only we have Nibiru, Planet X, Hercopolis, and its planets, but, you can't even imagine the size of some of these starships that are hanging out around our sun. They are enormous. They didn't come to watch us nuke ourselves. They didn't come here and are sitting here to do that. They didn't come here to do that at all. They came here to participate, to assist in the freeing of a race. A race that, by the way, has enormous potential to make a significant contribution to the galactic nations of races. Please don't sell yourself short. We are not peons. It's what they've always wanted us to believe. Okay? We are not peons. We're not a mistake by nature. We have so much more to us. It's stunning. It really is stunning.
What are the changes going to be to stock market and corporations?